Guys, please brand yourself. Hello. 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 Welcome. Who's here today? So, aside from Cat. Hey, Balthasar. Sorry, I can't say your name. Balthasar, Lamp, Duke of Shades, Forester, let's go! And Bellhound, and Niter. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. That's a weird voice. Anyway.
Good night, or good day, or good evening, or good morning. I don't know what time it is for you guys. Hello! We are here for more honkers. I still have a bunch of companion missions to go through, so... we're gonna see how that goes. Oops. How did I just do that? I opened my coffee and somehow it just splat. Let me clean my microphone. It just flew all over the place. Boo, I'm in honkers. Honkers as in Honkai, not honkers as in honkers. But yeah, I don't really know. I was gonna check. Hello, Blue. I was gonna check whose companion missions I had, since the title doesn't say much. But it didn't, so it's gonna be a surprise. I mean, I know one is Dan Hanks. Because the name is pretty obvious. The others, I don't know. You sounded your nails sulfur except fluoride. It's the magic of voice changers. Or maybe that was my real voice. You shall never know. But yeah, if I am late, it's because I was actually playing Honkai. I came open, I was playing. I'm trying to finish the Aurum Ali event. How are this fine evening? I am doing good. I had some food. Work was busy enough, so it went by fast. I was all day listening to Mika mostly. And now here I am. I was prepping some stuff. I mean, I was testing some stuff for the collab on Thursday. I downloaded the game. I downloaded another game because I have another collab planned for next week. And now we're here in Honkai. Also excited to start Starfield this Sunday. busy, yes. Let me raise my... Just keep raising my desk a little. I got used to having it tall, since I don't use the keyboard much. But yeah, shall we move on to Honkers to see which mission we do? Yeah, I'm starting a Starfield on Sunday here on Twitch. Honkers. I'll be taking Maple's route later and ripping and tearing demons in Doom Eternal. Let's go. As you should. I can't wait to collab with Maple again. One day. When she returns from war. Hey, PCU! you're just in time. I was about to change to the game. So yeah, honkers. Wow. Yum. I might need to lower the game for you guys. I think I need to write down on which volumes I have the game for you guys because I keep forgetting and I need to adjust it for every game. And then I'm like, how high did I have this game? I don't remember. Hey, Alchemist. Hello, hello. So yeah. Missions. Why is not moving? Oh, because I don't have the game selected. Missions. Companion missions, these ones. So I have this one's that hang. I have this one. I think it's Bioluth. And I have this one. I think it's Luocha. Writing down UED for later. Yeah, again, it is in my rules. Feel free to add me to add me to any gacha game. Just be warned that you might be cheated if I need to make a space for friends, which is unlikely, but. So yeah, do we go with Dragon Boy, a small dragon lady, more like Brad, honestly, and some weird dude. Some weird dude that might or might not be from Honkai Impact 3rd. Oh, Luocha, for those that know, that's the blonde dude that showed up at like the very end, very enigmatic cutscene from when I finished the patch, from when I finished 1.3. That Jing Juan called him an abomination of abundance. Let's go with weird dude. We are weird duding today. I don't know why my game is loading so slow. Alrighty. There's a side quest there, but I don't care. I'll do those later. What did you think of Lawful Trailblazer mission overall? It was okay. It had some good moments. I do feel it started like too... Might have started like a bit too slow. You know, there was like barely any conflict. It was just all secrets. Like we got baited here, you know, like the Stellaron Hunters, and that got solved like pretty early on. And they revealed, they were like, oh yeah, we just wanted to bring you here because like something's gonna happen. Ooh, mysterious. And then Jing Yuan was like, well, anyway, welcome. go capture Blade for me. And I'll show you around. And I was like, oh, okay. And then it was just kind of going around. Until suddenly we're like, oh yeah, by the way, this dude that you do in like a random quest from the beginning that honestly, it could have been a side quest. I don't remember. When you infiltrate the Santos Medicus. I feel like they don't get mentioned relevantly enough. Because I mean, fair, like they were supposed to be like, you know, in the shadows, like I don't know, like they didn't take them too seriously. And it turns out that they were the ones behind most of what was going on. So it was kind of weird. Or maybe it was the pacing. I don't know. It was kind of weird to follow. So at one point I was very lost. I was like, wait, what are we doing again? Furan! But I really like the end. And the cutscene at the end with Monarch and Seiyu, yeah. I saw this short of like fucking Seiyu because of course he has like Jing Juan like maxed. And he was like, you know, with his Jing Juan, he was standing in front of like NPC Jing Juan and like pretending that they were complimenting each other, and like, what a nerd. It was so funny. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty interesting. I said the pacing use was kind of weird for me, especially when compared to Bellobog, with everything was very straightforward. Like in Bellobog, I feel everything was pretty straightforward without getting like boring. Lafu, I don't know. It felt like it had like too much filler in between, or maybe it's because they cut it weirdly, you know. Because Bellobog, you get to do Bellobog in like one go, and then the Lafu was spread out through 3 updates. So it was kind of strange. I am honking. Though I really like, I mentioned this, I really like how they divided the pubs, you know. So on one side we were playing with war characters, you know, the Trailblazer and March and Welt. And on the other hand, we were playing with Dan Hang and like Su Shang and Luocha. Anyway, let's talk to this dude. I'm here to help with the investigation. I should have read the mission prompt. I didn't. Why are we here?
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
What's your problem with March?
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
I'm not ready. Who are you? So I skimmed over the text and I was like, all right, because I mean, I read it forever ago.
Oh, you're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Uh-huh, I'm sure they will.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Hey! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling.
After a while, Jingjian hurries over with a scroll.
Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
March 7 is Paimon, don't you dare compare her to Paimon. Yeah, most timeless way to communicate, yelling in front of strangers at each other, real. I was gonna say also, by the way, I'm pretty sure just by these first few exchanges, this is like way early into the Luofu arc. I just never got around to doing this mission until now.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
So it's like before all the stuff that I showed the other day when I finished the arc. It's way before that.
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see.
She's literally the meme of like, I understand. Ah! Honkai.
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
I wonder how many flashbacks has Wilt had since he arrived here in this universe.
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy? Let's copy March.
I thought we talked about copying people.
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
I have no proofs, but I have no doubts.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Luocha. His name is Luocha.
Oh yeah, that's how you pronounce his name. Drop Honkai because I couldn't get her. No. The pain.
That's right, Luocha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name, something to do with coughing. It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
Oh yeah, he carries a coffin around.
A coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Shenzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Hey, Doc. I kinda missed the character and I'm curious about the story. You should get back. Play Honkai with me. Join me.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Lochville, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Luocha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
And thank you for subscribing, Duke of Shades. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
I love how he susses him immediately.
That's complicated. Come with me to the Foursquare mirror. It'll be easier to explain.
Took forever to link my new car with Ditch. I was wondering why you were so quiet. I was like, oh no, he left me.
Exalting Sanctum is one of the Laofu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area.
I was like, oh no, he didn't like my lawful opinions.
Luocha arrived on the Laofu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
Yo, ADHD buddies. Well, maybe, I don't know. I am not diagnosed. Do not self-diagnose, guys. but I have high suspicions. But that's amazing. Wow. That's surprising for me because I will guess that it will be easier for people. I don't know. Actually, no. Maybe I don't know. I would always thought that it would be easier for like ADHD peeps to pay attention or to follow more with people, you know, that have like the same amount of energy. Since I'm more like the quieter side. Oh, the toggles. Wait, right. I need to reconnect those because I did not have them properly connected. There we go. Now. Who redeemed what? Hat and glasses. Okay, right. I can do this. I can do this on my own. Yum, yum. There we go.
I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron.
Ah, yes. Thank you, March. Eureka! That solves everything.
Oh yeah, I guess. You're pretty smart. Sometimes.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the compliment.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day.
March is a veritable font of insight. Real.
The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected.
My ADHD plus audience goal makes me tend towards quieter streamers. Oh, that makes sense. You're welcome. I'm happy to enjoy your stay here. Especially because I only started streaming Honkai like very recently. Why don't you just ask him?
We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Luocha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
It is me, the lore fox. I rarely get like super loud, except during story moments. You should. People have heard me scream in Girls Frontline. Even though in Girls Frontline I am the one reading everything because it's not voiced.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Sus.
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
Sorry. What I mean is... It's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this Luocha is involved somehow.
I have no idea what I just selected. I hate when that happens. Because sometimes they throw you the options. Like, I don't know, they take too long after the dialogue, so I press the button to continue and it just picks the first one and I don't get to read them and I'm like, no, what did I say?
Apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one.
Accidentally selecting a dialogue option is a pain like any other. I am glad you guys understand.
Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Oh no, the audio started again. Oh, you got a welt? Oh, that's nice. He's pretty. Yeah, I remember I tried him when his trial was on. He's very interesting.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
Damn. Century. It's
Precise. No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Ah, not at all. make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the Cycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
No, we should approach him and see if he recognizes Weld. And if he recognizes Weld, then we know he's the bad guy. Trust.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
Seems like the audio fixed itself. It was going janky for a minute and then it fixed itself. But just in case, where are my settings? Usually, if I lower resolution, it helps. But I don't know in what I have it on medium. How does it look in low? Oh, and deactivate VSync. It still looks okay. I guess that's the pro of it being a phone game.
Hoo-wee! We may be new to the Xianzhou, but we're already investigating the mysterious disappearance of Luocha.
Luocha is gonna be arrested for being an OP healer, real. Oh, during the mine event, you know, the one that you went down into the mines and they give you like trial characters in some levels. I got to try the combo that it was like, what was it again? It was Luocha Blade, I think Bronia, and I can't remember who else I was using. But I was like, man, this team slaps. Too bad I don't have Luocha or Blade. And yeah, that was on my end. It's something the game does. It is the game, because even if I'm playing on my own without streaming, it still happens that the audio kind of starts glitching. Sometimes it fixes itself really quickly, sometimes it takes a while, sometimes I need to like lower the graphic quality and it gets fixed. So like, I don't know what it is. It just happens at random. It didn't used to happen before until like the latest big update. Watch another simulated universe can reliably kill me. Same. I'm so bad at simulated universe. I'm still on like world 4 or 5. You're in high spirits.
Yup! I always dreamed of a head-scratcher like this. A chance to showcase my detective genius. I've been familiarizing myself with the Angler mystery lately. I think it's safe to say I have the best investigative mind on the Express at this point.
The Angler mystery?
You have good taste, Miss March. The Angler Mystery is a classic detective novel on the Xianzhou. I read it when I was young and dreamed about working in the commission ever since. I didn't think it would be attracting new readers over 200 years later.
She's lucky she's cute. That's why she's getting the first skin in the game.
A fellow reader! But Miss Qingyan, the author, Su Feng, was the lead medical assistant in an apothecary, and the main character, the Angler, is a healer. Why didn't you want to join the Alchemy Commission instead?
The Dunning-Kruger effect? What's that? Saying Wailing on Fushuan since I've got an Apple gift card with nothing else to use it for. In Silver Wolf, wise words. Don't hesitate. Don't ask, don't hesitate. Just pull. The less you know about a subject, the more confident you are about your knowledge in it. Oh, wow. Then yeah, that's pretty accurate.
A number of reasons. This job may be trivial, but I have my reasons for being here. Plus, the threshold for the Alchemy Commission was too difficult for me to reach.
Silverwolf is cooler than I'll ever be, so I agree. We can only dream to be as cool as Silverwolf.
Oh, I see. But your lives are so long. Shouldn't career change be easy?
I considered it once. That was a long time ago. The longer I stay in this job, the more I understand its purpose. Fighting crime, helping the weak, solving the problems no one wants to touch. It's a satisfying feeling.
Wow. Good for you, Miss Qingyan.
Sounds like you really care.
Oh, I actually got something. Didn't expect that. I was just talking to March. But yeah, look at this girl. Look at her. Isn't she the coolest? Even though she's tiny. Come on, do your idol animation.
The server's still not open.
Also, I love floating screens. Mr. Yang!
I owe you two an apology. My speculations have gotten us into a delicate situation. I'll treat you to some Xianzhou delicacies later.
Hell yeah, food. We're with March here is always a delicate situation. Wow. We're all in the same team.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I did want to say something, though. I don't think Mr. Yang is the kind of person to make a judgment based only on instinct.
She's actually the reason I got into the game. Silverwolf? I think so too.
It's not something I need to conceal from you.
Oh, he's gonna talk about it.
As you know, there are infinite worlds in this universe that can be similar, yet different from each other in various ways. The same is true of the people on those worlds.
The lore thickens.
That's why it's possible for us to run into individuals on multiple worlds who share an appearance, but not a personality. For all we know, in some faraway world, March's adorable face might belong to an intergalactic pirate.
What's that come back to bite us in the ass, like, in 2 years? I knew she was suspicious. It's March 8th.
However, in most cases, their fates will walk a similar course. I've seen two people who looked almost identical to this Luocha. They were not of the virtuous persuasion.
Story time! In Honkai Impact 3rd, there's a guy called Otto. And he's basically... I don't remember the full story exactly, actually. But he's basically like the... One of the big main dudes. Main bad dudes in Honkai Impact 3rd. Like this man, and he does it all for a woman. This man literally like reset the world, and like has changed the course of history, and like those weird human experimentation, only so he can try to revive a woman. Man literally simped. I don't know who he is aside from being evil, but he is watching his luscious hair, so he's good in my book. I could show maybe once we finish. Let me see how long the video lasts. Maybe after we finish the Luocha mission, depending on how it ends, I could do like a live react to the. I mean, not react because I already saw it, but they have the official Honkai Impact 3rd thing has a. has a video about videos. Ouch. My ears. Has a video about like the story of Otto. Let me look the playlist because they have a bunch of they have a bunch of like short videos. I mean, quote unquote short that talk about the lore and like the characters. Official PV, tutorials, animated short. Honkai Chronicles. This is the one. Introducing the Honkai verse. Where is it? Where is it? Honkai Chronicles. Otto Apocalypse. That is his name. It's 15 minutes long, so if you guys want to watch it together, we can do it after the Luocha mission. Luocha mission. It is really long. They're on like chapter 30 something now. I do want to get into it. I'm going to stream it eventually. I'm just not sure when. Sounds like a good guy 100%. Yeah. But yeah, the videos are really well made, so I'm down to watch it. I'm pretty sure they don't mind people showing it on stream and doing like reactions, so. Because it really I think at least for this mission, I think it really ties on like Welt knowing this guy and why he's so sus. But yeah, I do want to stream Honkai eventually. I've said this before, Honkai Impact. I'm just not sure when. I'm trying to resist until next year. I'm not sure if I will resist until next year. Why am I trying to resist until next year? Because supposedly there might be an engine update incoming for the game. Maybe. We don't really know. People suspect it might be an engine update. They just showed like a random video at the end of a stream that seemed like it seemed more like the Honkai Star Rail engine, I think. I don't know, it looked different and people were like, wow, but it was like a Honkai stage. So we were like, wow, new Honkai things. And so far everyone's money seems to be on an engine update. So I'm just like, should I wait? Should I wait? But yeah, I'll give you the in-context knowledge after.
That's why the moment I laid eyes on him, a chill ran down my spine. March is right. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But I can't overlook this. I don't want to force you into trusting my judgment, but...
I trust you with my life, Welt.
What are you talking about? Of course we trust your judgment, Mr. Yang. Right?
We believe in you.
I'm glad you believe in me, truly. But the problem remains. Will the Realm Keeping Commission trust a judgment based on this logic?
From a Xianzhou legal standpoint, the Realm Keeping Commission is unable to accept a judgment like this.
Thank you for answering.
It's not that we distrust you, Mr. Yang, but we cannot act on groundless accusations. I hope you understand.
No, listen to him.
Of course. We raised the accusation. We will carry the burden of proof.
You watch a few Welt lore videos? Yeah, he's very cool. I've watched yeah, that's the thing also, because I wanted to get into, I really got into Star Rail, like after trying it for the first time. And then I talked with my Honkai friends and they told me how like the whole Honkai universe is kind of connected. So I started asking about that and they started kind of explaining and then they started watching videos and now I'm just like, I need to play this game. I don't care if it's old and if it's cringe at the beginning.
I can bring up the data anytime from here. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, follow me.
Jinyan takes everyone to the Foursquare mirror and begins to retrieve the footage.
As official Dahao mentioned, the arbor caused unusual yin-yang phenomena, which affected the entire Cycrane system. We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. Luocha on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you.
Aren't you the genius detective?
That's right. And you're the sidekick.
Wow, I got relegated to sidekick. Luocha crossed the street and turned into a strange corner. It looks dangerous there, but he didn't seem to care at all. He paced in with nothing but a sword in hand. There he goes. Where's his coffin? Luocha walked out of a small inn without any heavy luggage. Footage 3. Luocha walked into a spare-time bookshop and stepped out after a while. He left with nothing in hand. Perhaps he didn't buy anything. Footage 4. Luocha is looking into the distance at the dock of Exalting Sanctum with his coffin at his side. Maybe he just left a Starskiff. Maybe he's waiting for a new Starskiff. He walked along the dock for a while and put aside his luggage, leaning on the railing and watching Starskiffs passing by the dock.
What do you think? Any idea what the correct order is?
Alright guys, do you have the order? I know you're geniuses. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say it starts with 4. Oh.
Let me see if this order works. Luocha exits the Star Skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin.
Ah yes, very basic luggage when you travel, a coffin.
Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order. Nice work.
I'm a genius.
Nice work indeed. You're sidekick to a genius detective after all. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
But to where?
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
I don't think Mr. Luocha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunsho Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of Divine Foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting. Patiently.
Your assistance in this matter is what requires gratitude. I'll get you what you need as soon as possible.
When the Luocha is sus. Alright, are you ready? Are you done?
Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Luocha's appearance here. Luocha's nowhere to be seen, though.
This looks super sus. Tiny girl walking up the stairs dark at night and two mysterious shadowy figures in the back.
Huh? Isn't this a scene from the Angler Mystery?
What?
The Angler Mystery! The novel! There's a scene that's identical to this footage!
Now that you mention it,
I'm not sure I follow.
Yes, please elaborate.
The Angler's origin story, of course!
Of course.
He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. Two agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him.
The Tea Society.
The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Videodara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
Is this a fucking Conan reference? I can't believe this. A legally distinct reference. Unless Conan is based on something else. It's not called Conan in English. I don't remember. I don't remember the name in English. Why would that Tea Society be so vicious? A drug like that sounds like it. No, let's go with the first one.
Their tea must be stronger than Himiko's coffee.
Wow! He went for that.
The Tea Society is just a code name. Did you think they'd call themselves the Evil Society? They have to have a nice sounding name to conceal themselves.
Ah, of course.
So, March, what you mean is, the two people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Luocha?
He takes a shot at that coffee whenever he can. Apparently no one with hair can drink her coffee.
What if a crazy Angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Luocha gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping!
The child in the footage has black hair. Luocha's hair is blonde.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hair color is completely different.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Too bad, March. No de-aging, no angler.
And the child is a girl.
Detective's initial conjectures are bound to be wrong. Totally expected.
Uh-huh.
The Psycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the two people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go. Time to interview the witness.
Let's go. Get me out.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
That sounded very weird. I did not like that tone, lady. Alright, here's the bookstore.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
Where are you, small child? Investigate. Away on temporary business. Please come back later.
Looks like Yin Shu isn't here after all. Where could she be?
Investigate. Demonic, mysterious, treacherous, the Xianshu masterpiece, records of the supernatural on sale now.
Huh? A supernatural tales anthology? Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
You sound scared.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Man, I'd love to read creepy stories one day on a stream. After 40 years, the latest edition to the Angler Mystery Series, The Hatching Revered Conundrum, selling out everywhere. This is totally a Conan reference. Conan is still ongoing. It's been ongoing for like 20, 30 years. You can just do it. Who's gonna stop you, God? But I will need you guys to send me stories.
A new edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Luocha. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
I love March VA. She puts so much heart into the character. Oh, what's this? Hi, Yunshin. I have an errand to run. Please watch the store for me while I'm gone. Back soon, Yunshu.
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
Send the foxy creepypastas. I would love to read like creepypastas or like creepy stories. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Oh, hey, Junshin.
Hey, mister. Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Why do you laugh like that? Do you have a problem?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
What's your problem?
Because we're asking nicely? What's with the attitude?
Yeah, man.
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
What about I pay you with a punch to the face?
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Yours has a female voice? No, that's March talking.
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
Your character doesn't talk too much. He does talk. I mean, or she, depending on whether you choose male or female. But yeah, they're mostly silent. Creepypasta, spooky spaghetti, any sort of horror theme Italian dish is good. The first time I hear spooky spaghetti. We have no money, but we can pay you with a beatdown? Yeah.
Oh, you dare threaten me? Do you know who I am?
You're about to be crying on the floor, man.
The question is, do you know who we are?
Yeah, you tell him, March. We're from the Tea Society.
The Express Crew. Never heard of you. I mean, they couldn't be higher-ups from one of the other Xianzhou ships, could they? Dang it! Am I in trouble? Ugh, better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inshu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
You stick out a potato peeler and ask him how much skin he feels like losing. God damn!
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
But yeah, this is my character's voice. Information, no, voice.
When there is a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
That's his voice.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
The cliche product voice.
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
And the female product has a she has a somewhat deeper voice too. I really like how he says his one of his combat lines though. The first one actually. The first ultimate line. Battle begins.
Rules are made to be broken!
I love that. I love how he screams that.
You're out! You've outstayed your welcome!
He's so aggressive. I love that line, me too.
This is our chance.
Keep at it.
And this is the other one.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Anyway, here's a child. You don't seem like you're eating.
Are you Yinshu? The shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you?
Have you seen a sus man?
You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way.
Got a question? Ask your question. What is your question?
Oh, okay. Let's go.
You return to a Spare Time Bookshop. On the way over, you get Jinshu up to speed. Why did I pick...
That footage, I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read.
Why did I pick the male protagonist? Because I think he's hot. And I did not like the female protagonist using a skirt. That's pretty much it. Fair but understandable holiday. But yeah, I remember I saw him. He was like, there was one of the ads when he's put on like at the center and he looks so hot. I was like, maybe I should try starring.
You read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
I think they just made things up.
I love the female is more popular. I don't really like her design too. I just don't like the fact that she uses a skirt. I know it's weird, but I don't know. MiHoYo has a tendency to put like very short skirts on like 95% of their female characters. And I'm like, come on, there's more clothes for girls than just skirts. And I feel like the skirts don't really match the rest of the outfit. Makes me wonder about the male-female player base breakdown. I'm pretty sure the female one is more used. It's more commonly used. It's more popular. I just prefer the male VA. Yeah, that's true. I really like both VAs, to be honest.
I found that empty area. It seems like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did.
But yeah, the female VA, it's what I like is that she has like a deeper voice. The female protagonist. You know, because usually in gacha games, you know, you pick the female protagonist, or if there is a female protagonist, they're gonna be like all girly, you know, like ooh. And she's like, no, she's like very just serious. She's more on the serious side. She has like a deeper voice. I like that. but it also makes me feel like a skirt matches her less with that voice and personality, and I'm just like, why mi joyo? Like a Leora voice? Oh, I don't know. I will need to show you guys videos. Because I can't check the female product.
I think they just made things up. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the Outworlder was doing?
Both Trailblazers are very cool. Yeah.
Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing.
You're useless, little girl.
All I remember is the two people in dark clothing. They smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
So we're looking for smelly people dressed in black, I see.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Psycrane recordings, Luocha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
Stinking ninjas.
My store? Spare time bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now. He did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page.
What?
I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it.
Okay, he's a bad guy. Literally, who rips a page from a book? He's evil incarnate.
After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
He kicks some puppies on his way out.
So, what was the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it. Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Luocha is a villain. How could he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
I can't believe I agree with March. Outrageous!
Calm down a moment, you two. I don't think Luocha has anything against the book. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Luofu. The How and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Luocha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
Elaborate?
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
No.
That's all right. This is a bit of a conjectural leap.
Alright.
What I'm trying to say is, I think Luocha may have friends on the Luofu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Psycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
Message. Do you have some time? Please come back to the Realm Keeping Commission when you can. I fixed some of the recordings and there is a section you might find interesting. That's good. Miss Young's help is right on time. Thank you so much. We'll head there immediately. Please be careful on the way here.
Ah, that's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
Be careful, she says. The thing is like right there. What could possibly happen? Where's she at? Oh, there she is.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area.
Nice! You found footage of him leaving?
Yes. According to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something.
Diarrhea. Afternoon nap?
Maybe he spent all his money on Star Taro bubble tea and couldn't afford a hotel room.
Wow, we're so great detectives.
Oddly specific, March.
It's a shame no side cranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to. This Luocha is getting more suspicious by the minute. Psst. I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
I reckon he must have bad blood with the other Luochas you mentioned.
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
World City got nuked, by the way. You thought I would drop that?
How does he always hear us?
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did Luocha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Can't believe he lived in the Project Windman world. So sad. He lived in New York, if I remember correctly.
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime.
And what does that mean? I'm too lazy to explore the map.
It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
Uh-huh.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best.
I live a state over from New York. I hope Otto won't nuke me too. We can never know when Otto will drop a nuke somewhere. Alright, March. God, Silverwolf is so tiny. Alright, March. Tell me your deduction.
Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Why is this a challenge? Alright, sure. Sheesh. Oh! We get to use the man himself. I'm gonna risk it and go without a medic. And I'm probably gonna regret my life choices. Oh wait, Luocha is a healer, never mind. We're good then, we're Gucci. And he's an auto healer.
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
I forgot since I don't have him.
And now I'm Luocha.
Mr. Yang, I'm scared.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
True.
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
Can we make this the canon Luocha voice? Please. I think I'm actually going insane. I'm losing the immersion.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Even if Luocha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
I'm going to
His
be
villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Alright, we crossed the door. I'm gonna be so mad when Marty's shown to be right. Oh no, puzzle time. I always mix up the buttons here. Oh wait. Is this what I think it is? Oh. Oh wait, I know. I know. Easy.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
Any loot?
Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route?
The law couldn't stop a girl like him. Real.
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Luocha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
True. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Who's voicing the monster?
Ha! Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. Have at you!
I'm so sad now that Luocha doesn't speak like this.
Why is the monster talking now?
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Marty's a top-tier dialogue writer. Real. Yeah.
Stand still. Too late to repent.
Time for a buzz.
Say bye to breathing.
Nothing major.
Fighting is meaningless. Good times. No time to say bye. Boom.
Easy. Alright. Oh, there's gonna be more now.
Relax. Too late to repent.
Time for a buzz.
I've no interest in conflict.
I'll see you off.
Stand still.
Oh no, he survived.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
May as well kill them all.
Fighting is meaningless.
Luocha, why are you not healing? What's wrong with you? That's like literally your job. Hello! Thank you for the follow!
Eternal sleep is not the end.
Oh, yeah, look at his skill.
The dead will return!
Or well, his ultimate. Oh, below half health, so that's why he's not healing.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Relax.
Time for a buzz.
Cut in the net.
I've no interest in conflict.
Stand still.
You chose the wrong.
I mean, I could make him heal, but...
What are all these enemies doing on the Luocha?
March 7, explain yourself.
Because...
I see.
March, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait.
Big Sanctuary's butter vision. Daniel Hank.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me.
Receive divinity.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
You make an interesting point.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Cut in the net.
I've no interest in conflict.
Relax.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom. Repay. Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
More enemies.
Oh. Axie! Hello! Alright, we're here now. Again.
Monster layers and black market spaces, I doubt the Luocha has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
How are things going? We're trying to find out what the Luocha was doing.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
Is this a detective story or an action movie?
The Angler is both a detective and a fighter. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense.
No, don't agree with her. There is a black market here on the Luocha?
I try to go with the flow.
Did he just answer me? All right.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron? The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Bruh, indeed.
Looking at the map, this place is well hidden.
Finally! Mr. Yang approves Detective March's theory.
Let's see where this leads first.
Shady corner. For a shady deal.
Stop right there. State your business.
Wealth. Fake. Is that Mr. Yang?
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Isn't Puar a type of tea?
That's right! He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Naturally.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here? Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business, or...? Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
The delivery for the boss. The delivery that is intended for the boss.
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
Pretend to be an officer trying to persuade, intimidating. Oh, the title page.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
I'm the one.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Who's it gonna be?
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
The delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
It's Pom Pom! Cutest boss I've ever saw.
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
Himeko is right there.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
The milk tea?
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
No, he's perfect.
It kind of works, right?
Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
I actually love when like big evil bosses from like things are like small little creatures. I can't believe I am witnessing a drug sale.
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Who could have seen this coming?
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
And I kinda love evil Pom Pom. Quite sensible when you think about it,
When
yeah.
it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story... Speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
It's just your secret power, Mr. Yang. Don't question it.
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Okay.
Okay. That was the most defeated okay I've ever heard.
Huh. And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum. Don't get complacent.
The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Stand still.
Fighting is meaningless.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs a... This is double speed.
Oh, I forgot he
Divine
does
breathing.
that. I forgot he does that thing.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Good as new.
Bloom.
Don't worry about me.
Repay. Eternal sleep is not the end.
Thank you, Luocha. I think he does that sometimes. He just auto heals people.
The dead return!
Cutting the net. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Can I have fun this time?
Relax.
I've no interest in conflict.
I can see when people want him now. Yeah, no, he's a very good healer. Like, your team will literally not die.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Hurt.
Boom.
Fighting is meaningless.
Boom.
Stand still.
Go, go, go.
I've no interest in conflict.
Chum, chum, chum. Almost. Come on.
Receive divinity.
Don't worry about me. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
That's it. He's dead. I wish the Romano also had the gangster accent.
This isn't over.
You're so right. They should have put the gangster accent to the Romaton. Look at that Angie pom-pom. I love that Angie expression.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
Where to? Nyum. Oh no, it's a Cloud Knights.
Hey, stop right there.
Whatever shall I do?
Eternal sleep. The dead
return!
Relax.
Too late to repent.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Pew. Easy.
This combat needs... This is double speed.
Try to sell at least 3 pulls worth of tickets for Kafka and then lost the 50-50. No! I got Silverwolf and Kafka for the 50-50, I think.
Let's wait and see.
That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine.
Repay.
Stand still.
Too late to repent.
You took the bait.
Wow.
I'll see you off.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary
Feel him.
is but a vision.
Alrighty. Where am I going again? Oh, over there. Whee!
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
Jumping.
Climb aboard, Luocha. Time to get out of here.
Wow.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
Uh-huh, of course.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
Me.
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was him.
How come I got dragged into this?
No one gets left out of my stories.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions. For example, if Luocha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later?
That's what I was gonna say. Didn't like they see him coming out?
Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Luocha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
You're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet.
Just yet. I'm sure you'll get there eventually.
You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
Why didn't we do this from the start?
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Give it a few millennia. Okay, where are we dropping? Where was that again?
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Inquire.
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
Hey, there it's back and forth.
A traveler with blonde hair? Could it be? May I ask why you're looking for him?
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Backen, we're not rehearsing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Luocha, he rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
Wait, is that what he was doing?
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two... the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Dark clothing? Ah, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I see.
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
Truly.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
I mean, he got it.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure you'll agree.
Very.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Oh yeah, that's why they were stinky.
Anyway, thankfully Mr. Luocha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager.
What did he do exactly?
1,000 thanks, kind stranger. Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
Know, sir, that if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No, we can't thank you enough.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest.
I'm something of a doctor, says the guy that arrived to this city supposedly as a merchant.
There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
I'm something of a scientist myself. I'm something of an engineer.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
Here, that's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
But why?
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say.
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
And you folded it again?
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery! The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about?
What's on the back?
Take a look yourself.
To the next reader, the killer is Chang Hong, the nephew of Chang the Ninth. Yours sincerely, best regards, the immortal spoiler. Oh my god! Unbelievable. Imagine someone that like goes to libraries, read books, and then writes the ending on like the first page. I need to hunt down this criminal.
The immortal spoiler? Ugh, some people just want to watch the world burn.
I'm starting to think the Luocha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this?
I almost respect the level of evil. Yeah, that's why he tore it out.
So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler. He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
Wait, and that's it? Luocha has become a visitor to Express. Oh? A piece of paper casually folded into a flower. The petals are delicate and lifelike, and one wonders what kind of person will have bestowed such likeness onto the paper. What are these for? Do I just keep them? I got a song! A perfect detective. Got myself an achievement. The true mystery is the identity of the immortal. Spoiler, real. But it was Kafka. But yeah, do you guys wanna watch the Otto Apocalypse video? It's 15 minutes. 15. 1-5. Sure, if you want. I mean, I'm down if you guys are down. So you can see. Okay, let me pause in case. Maybe I return to the game after. So let me mute the game. Open this here. Full screen this. Change. Oh wait, this only captures software. I need where's my trusty window capture? I have no window capture here. No. Do I not? Wait, do I not have window capture? Really? I really don't. That's the one. Let me drag this down so it doesn't cover me. Oh yeah, it's movie time. Spoilers for Honkai Impact 3rd, I guess, if anyone wants to play it. I mean, I want to play it, but I still watch this video, so it's fine. Let's see, hopefully it's not too loud. These videos are very nicely done, though. There's a bunch of them, if anyone's interested in checking them out.
Life is but a walking shadow, a clumsy actor gesturing on the stage, who only appears briefly and steps off in silence. Otto Apocalypse, the most pathetic fool alive. He is the revered Schicksal Overseer. He is a corrupt, bigoted clown. Over centuries, he once sacrificed lives beyond count for his selfish desires, but also overthrew a decadent reign with people's support. He treated humans as pawns and trampled the value of emotion and life, but treasured Valkyries at the front line and prayed for their triumphant return. Commitment and betrayal, friend and foe, truth and lies. No one has ever seen through him, but to Otto himself, his actions only served one purpose. It all began in an afternoon 500 years ago. Though Otto was born in the Three Houses, he was frail and sickly. He could only craft whimsical inventions, which naturally deprived him of inheritance. His older brothers detested his effort at self-destruction, but no one noticed his inner needs and desires. It was then that a white-haired, blue-eyed girl brightened Otto's cold and dull heart like a ray of sunshine. She praised Otto's work sincerely, expected great inventions from him, and invited him to save the world with her. For the first time in his life, young Otto felt recognized. He could be expected. He could be needed. Since that faraway afternoon, everything he did has gained meaning because of her validation.
Thus his simp era starts.
But the twisted fate would not spare them. The rampant plague and the failed crusade tore the prosperity they lived in apart. Power and force were the perfect fuel for greed, turning a shaky faith into the breeding ground for degeneracy. In the turmoil, the lives of the two reached a turning point. Fearing abandonment, Otto chose to disregard ethics and performed experiments on dying patients. He sought findings at all costs. Callan, who could not condone his crime, became a raven at night to spread hope and enact the justice in her heart. But lies were lies. After many operations, Callan discovered the secrets of the human experiments, and Otto exposed himself at the last minute. Before the infinite greed of Schicksal, individual will was nothing. Callan was imprisoned. The cold bars separated the two that were once childhood friends, yet their minds had already drifted further apart. To Callan, the dignity of life was what she had sworn to defend. To Otto, morality and ethics were only prices to be paid.
Damn.
A loud slap and a conflict of beliefs sent them on completely different paths. Otto knew that in no way could he stop Callan. He accepted it and helped her escape in silence. After everything settled, Otto was given the key to the library. Although Void Archives used the index permission as a bait in an attempt to possess Otto, Otto did not fall for it. He developed technology with pieces of knowledge, and thus a game that would last centuries began. In the days that followed, Otto searched for Callan while continuing his research and experiment.
Yeah, it is all very tragic, which honestly just makes it so good.
When he heard Callan was in danger in Yai village, he immediately had Oath of Judah delivered, but not the response letter that spoke his loving heart. Meanwhile, Callan sealed the Hersher of corruption in the black box with Oath of Judah.
So quick explanation, Hershers are like... So Honkai Impact is called like that. Honkai Impact 3rd. Because Honkai is like an energy that creates monster, you know, it just attacks worlds that have developed too much technology. And the Hershers are like... I mean, I can't really explain it since I haven't played the game and I haven't gone like super deep into the lore. But the Hersher are like the enemies, you know, they're like big amalgamations of like Honkai energy. And they all have like something they are from. So like the Hersher of corruption, Hersher of thunder, Hersher of void, etc., etc. Where's Honkai the first? I mean, yeah, I was gonna say it's called Honkai Impact 3rd, not because it's like the third game or anything. It's because in this game story, this is like the third Honkai like attack, you could say. So like the third Honkai Impact.
But was severely wounded. She was taken back to Europe by Schicksal for a trial. Callan was faithful and refused to sacrifice for family feuds, and thus was sentenced to hanging. Otto tried everything he could, but it was futile before the church's will. On the day of execution, the desperate Otto released Honkai Beast on the execution ground. He planned to take Callan amid the chaos, but he underestimated Callan's resolve. In the end, Callan lost her life when protecting the people. Losing the love of his life painted Otto's world gray again. Resentful, he chased after Callan's shadow. He tried to give this sad story a happy ending as she would have wanted. He sounded the horn of revolution with his wisdom and cleansed the remaining evil with his hands. People sang his accomplishments and soldiers admired his resourcefulness. As cheers of victory echoed through the silent church, Otto could not help but ask himself if this was enough. In the centuries that followed, the hole inside Otto was still agape. The only way to mend it was to revive the love of his life and the holy maid of the people, Kallen Kaslana.
Kaslana. Remember that last name.
In 1496, Otto had no choice but to travel to Shenzhou in search of the legendary Master Phoenix for a chance to revive Kallen. He met the fledgling swordswoman Li Sushan and found the reborn Fu Hua. But to his surprise, even an immortal celestial had regrets and could not bring back departed souls. In the end, Otto and Fu Hua made a pact. Schicksal would protect Shenzhou in the powerless Fu Hua's place, and Fu Hua would serve Schicksal as a Valkyrie. In 1952, the first Honkai eruption broke out. Schicksal captured the amnesiac first Herrscher and performed 3 years worth of serial experiments on him, which yielded nothing.
Oh yeah, and there is one Herrscher that is like on humanity's side, which I'm pretty sure is that dude.
Otto even approached him in person to persuade him into succeeding to the Schicksal Overseer, but failed. To eliminate risks, Otto decided to wipe out the North American branch that was about to discover Schicksal's ugly truth. He launched Honkai fission missiles at New York, where tens of millions lived. Heroes defending freedom and justice stepped forward and crushed Otto's scheme at the cost of their lives. This led to the independence of anti-entropy. This failure taught Otto to take hold of the power to retaliate Honkai, which led to the Clone Project and the Artificial Stigma Project. In 1972, Otto began running forbidden clone experiments in the hope of reviving Kallen, but the results were not satisfactory. After injecting the cells of Honkai beast Vishnu, the first living batch of Kallen clones was born. Otto made them fight one another to death at the end of the survival test. Only the individual numbered A310 rejected this absurd order. Her kindness in valuing life and her courage to defy her maker shocked Otto. He took A310 into his family and named her Teresa Apocalypse.
What a name.
Meanwhile, Otto established the Tower of Babylon laboratory to study artificial stigmata. Countless gifted children were taken from their parents and subjected to inhumane experiments day and night.
Don't we love children experimentation, guys?
Insurmountable suffering and hatred against humanity nourished these Honkai vessels.
If I had a nickel for every time a gacha game I play experimented on children, I will have 2, which is not much, but it's weird that it happened twice, you know?
At last, Siren, the second Herrscher, was born. Otto mustered Valkyrie troops to subdue the Herrscher, dived into her sentience with the help of Fu Hua, and received revelation from the will of Honkai. After many great sacrifices were made, Otto gave the order to launch Honkai fission missiles at Siberia, to bury the truth deep beneath the scorched snowfield. Otto's resurrection project gradually took shape due to the guidance from above. For several years, Otto tried to create the most promising clone with Kiana Kaslana and Siren's genes for the second Herrscher to possess upon return. He transplanted the core of the second Herrscher to the test subject numbered K423. The longing for Cecilia gave her life. After being taken to St. Freya by Himeko, the love she felt and the bond she made helped her learn to love this world and those around her.
Kiana!
Watching Kiana move along the path he designed, Otto knew when she began to believe she would never be alone was when he could advance the plan. In the illusory Tower of Babylon, the girl's despair and longing for motherly love facilitated the Herrscher persona's awakening. Fuhua took her back to Schicksal. The experiment pod confined her once again. Facing the pod, Otto's eyes only showed a hunger for the Hersher of the Void's power. As Otto injected enormous Honkai energy into K423, Hersher of the Void returned. Otto saved the dying Fuhua and told her his plan. Looking into Fuhua's furious eyes, Otto paused for a short yet long moment and pulled the trigger. Everything went according to his plan. Himeko burned up herself to tear through Siren's will. Kiana's sentience returned to the body of the Hersher. To obtain a Hersher of the Void who could command the power with human will, Otto trampled emotions and disregarded lives. Otto believed that love and emotional bonds could evoke miracles, but he never respected nor honored them. So far, Callan's revival was only missing a key: Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. Previously, to reach the imaginary tree that governed how worlds worked, Schicksal cracked the legend of King Arthur and found the key of infinity that offered space travel in the River Thames, but it was incomplete. Durandal passed Pioneer Sue's test by chance and received information and experience as numerous as sand grains in the Ganges. To complete Cosmic Juggernaut.
What are the last 4 sentences? Just Honkai things.
Numerous as sand grains in the Ganges. To complete Cosmic Juggernaut, Otto struck a deal with World Serpent's leader. He traded Void Archives for Cosmic Juggernaut's beacon. When the Hersher of Dominance and Hyperion were locked in battle, he took the Theater of Domination and thousands of cores in secret. At last, the fully prepared Otto returned to the beginning. Kolisten, where Schicksal's blood and tears were buried. It would become the end of his long journey. On the other side of the stage, Valkyries had readied themselves as well. Teresa would succeed as the Schicksal Overseer and lead the newborn Schicksal toward a bright future. Bronya would shoulder the weight of the Welt name, for the Hersher of Reason's path had stretched to her. Fuhua concluded a feud that spanned centuries, so she could embrace yesterday as a human and open the door to tomorrow. Kiana broke free from the shackles of fate and created a trail of flames that would guide them forward with her friends. Durandal broke through the barrier of Kaslana and earned a new heritage that only belonged to her. Valkyries were eager to settle accounts with Otto. Indeed, they won. Their crushing victory was a heavy blow to Otto. What they did not know was that their growth, their resolve, and even the joy of winning were also part of Otto's plan. What he planned for in the past 500 years was but a bargaining chip to attain death and a new life. After being defeated by Valkyries, Otto broke free from Imaginary's control momentarily. He imbued the world's wedge with all the false god's power to create infinite possibilities for Callan. As Otto left his last message, his sentience finally dissipated in the still time-space. To different people, Otto perhaps means different things. But to Otto himself, all rights and wrongs are transient. He has attained eternal peace. His life as a fool is finally over.
Bro literally wrote reality for his waifu. Yep. And that's the story of Auto Apocalypse. What a guy. Everything was part of his plan. I'm speechless. Real. Everything was just part of his plan to save his waifu. He was the Keikaku. Get a later my time, see you. We're gonna. Alright, Duke, thank you for coming. But yeah, that's Otto. They are 5 steps away from real life. I was 10 steps ahead of them. But yeah, now I'm wondering if I should do one more, or if I should leave it up to here. I feel like it was a nice Luocha / Otto focused stream. Did Will die in Honkai Impact Zero and end up in Star Rail? No, there's
The server's still not open.
there's a comic that explains. He was actually on like a space rocket something, I think. I haven't read it, so like I wouldn't be able to tell you the details. It's just what I've been told. But apparently he was like in a space rocket and like something happened and now he's here. Yay! He got like transported here. Thank you for the hydrate. Isn't the coffin character on a Star Rail? Yeah, we just did his companion mission. Luocha. Wait, I think I can... Databank. Character. Can I see them even if I don't have them? Abundance. There he is. So like a lot of people are wondering whether it's just some random dude that looks like him or if it's actually him. Since he is so sus. And he has a bunch of lines about reviving the dead. So... And this is Welt. It's literally Welt from Honkai Impact 3. It could also use to be a part of Otto. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Oh, Sushang also got mentioned. She's also here. And there's Bronya, who was also mentioned. And this is also Bronya. Don't ask about that. Don't ask why we got 2 Bronyas. It's just, that's just how it be. Bronya alter. Real. Oh, and there's Himeko too. 2 for maximum gacha. She's the one that makes the awful coffee. And here's Seiyu. Here's Scylla. She's also an impact. But like her tiny version, not the grown-up version. The grown-up version shows up in Gakuen. But we don't talk about Honkai Gakuen. That does not exist anymore. But yeah, see, Honkai lore is kinda wild. Dear friends, pray for my soul. What are you doing? I got Taco Bell. Let's go? Question mark? Pam, pam, pam. I pray for your guy, Flora. Oh yeah, Natasha is also in Honkai Impact 3rd. Except that in 3rd she's like bad. She's a bad bitch. And here she's... her. Hola, Frank! Here she's a doctor. In Impact she's like a bad bitch ninja something assassin. And she's bad. She's bad. Explain? She's bad. I've only seen pictures and I'm just like, how can we get the assassin version in Star Rail, please? Doctor Assassin, basically the same thing. ¿Cómo ha estado bien aquí jugando? Bad or like good bad? Let me look at a picture. I'll get you a Natasha picture. Natasha Honkai Impact. And she has short hair. And she's a bad bitch. See full size image. Copy image link. Me alegro mucho saber que estás bien. ¡Ay, gracias! I need a browser source. Browser. Random pick. Compare. Compare. She's gonna kill me and I'm gonna ask for more Aranite. Alright, Alchemist! Oh, you're the friend request? Alrighty, no problem. Let me get you guys another picture. Open image in new tab. Copy image link. That is Natasha Honkai Impact. Oh no! Wait, is she playable? I did not know that. Look at this side-by-side comparison. From Reddit, because apparently it shows up like that. Mm-hmm. That's the other Natasha. I didn't know she was a character. I'm under the knife one way or another. And you're not gonna complain about it. Got something in my eye. Complain that it ends, maybe? Wow. So yeah, Honkai Impact eventually. Here's the boss of the first world, by the way. Just saying. Just showing. You thought some of you might appreciate it. Are they all giant women? I mean, so far. We can only hope. Oh yeah, we fight Kafka once too. We also fight Sparrow, Mr. Robot Dude. Where is the... I mean, there's more. These are normal enemies. And they're all floating ladies for some reason. Oh, here it is. This is the first one. The Doomsday Beast. This is not a giant woman. But it's giant. But it's not a woman. I think. I don't know. And then there's her. That we are being denied of the lower half of the body, but I see it peeking. I see it peeking down there. But we are being denied. Unbelievable. The cowards. You know why they're floating ladies. But yeah, this is Cocolia. I had not realize that she has all this side open there. And there too. Wow. And she turns into this. Heat vents. Is the void leakable? I don't know. Do we have pictures of the aeons? Oh no, not here. Do you have any interesting light cons to show you guys? Oh, she's coming to the game as a character. And I need her a normal amount. A normal amount, yes. Is she another honker? Not that I know of. She kind of looks like one. I saw a picture once. She kind of looks like one, but also not really, so I'm not entirely sure. Just a normal amount. She has a pet. She has... she has one of these. And she throws it at you. I mean, at the enemies. But yeah, I need her normal amount, as I said. Avoid pig, yes. But yeah, it got kind of late. I got distracted showing things. So I might actually leave it up to here for now. We're just gonna leave this as the Luocha / Otto focus stream. And I guess I'll be back to Honkai next week again. To do the companion missions I'm missing. How many am I missing again? 2? I mean, I have 2 for the moment. I should have more. That I don't know when they'll unlock, or when they'll appear. Because there is one that I haven't done where Monarch shows up. And I need to do it. Well, okay, I love that we just decided to call her Monarch and Seiyu, even though those are not their names in game. But yeah, I know there's a companion mission from like the little brat, and I think Monarch shows up, from what my sister told me. But for some reason I have not gotten that mission yet. Like I don't know what's up. I don't know how. I'm not entirely sure how companion missions work, because I mean they're there, but like sometimes they're not there. But now I have everything done, so I'm just like, where is the companion mission? I did not do it. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I need to do something else. Maybe I need to, I don't know. I guess we'll see eventually. But yeah, we have the 2 companion missions for the 2 dragons. So I guess next week will be Dragon Week. Because I'm pretty pretty sure this one, I mean, actually I'm not pretty sure, but I think this one, since it talks about a healer lady, I think it might be the Vailu one. This is Vailu. This little child who's actually not a little child. Yeah, the healer lady. She's a little brat. We will call them by their other titles as Scuff Queen and Tech Support. True. So yeah, maybe next week will be Dragon Week. I just went into a lot of tangents this stream, but I mean, if you ask me about the lore, it's just gonna happen, man. You can't ask me about lore and expect me not to go in tangents. But anyway, let's close the game. I mean, not close the game, mute the game and get back here. Tangents are good sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. And only 2 companion missions to go for now. I mean, 1.3, the 1.3 update was recent, so it's not like I'm gonna get too delayed by companion missions, since like there's no more main story for a while probably. And I don't think I'll stream the events because they're usually like multi-day kind of things, so those are best to do on my own. I'll just stick to main story and companion missions, since that's where the good lore is. Also to rest, because I did schedule a lot of streams this week, so that sweet lore. I love how you guys keep fighting with the glasses and the beanie. A very busy fox, yeah. Yeah. I might do the next week a little lighter. It will depend on how I end up feeling this week. Yo, those dancing dinos are so cute. What the fuck? The toggle wars begin. But yeah, for the rest of the week, Dino Noogies. For the rest of the week, the plans are tomorrow we finish Sinful Gear on Discord. On Thursday, I'm gonna be playing Portal 2 with Furan, who's Furan. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce your name, but yeah, who's there in chat? Say hi. On Friday, I continue Final Fantasy 16. That's on YouTube. Remember that guy, that one right there, points at him. Wow. But yeah, we go back to Final Fantasy 16 at long last. Somehow I still have not been spoiled. I'm very happy about that, but I know I don't plan on waiting around any longer to see if I get spoiled. So we're going back to Final Fantasy 16. I'll probably reread a bit of lore at the beginning in the game. That guy F. Yeah. That guy female. Yeah, but since the game has like its own lore compendium kind of thing, you'll probably read a bit of it to remember the story. But I mean, the VODs are all on YouTube already. If anyone wants to go watch them. Oh wow, where did that come from? Then more reading on Saturday. Neural Cloud, Critical Cascade. Hopefully I'll just finish the event and then I'll be free of Neural Cloud for like probably a week before they drop something else. And on Sunday, Starfield. Spoiler, you're gonna beat up some people? Hell yeah. Spoiler, everyone dies. No! I'm so excited to get back to Final Fantasy. I don't remember how to play. Maybe I should... Also, I think there was an update, or there's gonna be an update soon. There's gonna be free DLC. I think. I need to double check. So let's see what that is about. And I might need to actually turn on the game a little before stream, just so I can remember how to play. Because yeah, exactly. Gotta get some off-screen practice so I remember the buttons. But we all know there's like 5% chance of that actually happening, and a 95% chance that I will just arrive to stream being like, hey guys, I don't remember how to play. But yeah, busy this week, busy. I'm also recording, this is off stream, but I'm recording Endwalker with Coco. I love Endwalker. And I still plan on maybe, I mean, I want to, but I don't know if I'll ever come around to it, just because of how long it is. But I still kind of want to stream the entire Final Fantasy XIV story. Because you guys need to understand. You need to understand. You know, like how I'm gaslighting you with Honkai, I'm gonna gaslight you with Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Because I need you guys to understand. Just understand. Understand how that game makes me feel. Have you heard of critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that has a free trial up to level 60 that includes award-winning expansion Heavensward and more recently added following expansion Stormblood with no limits on playtime and soon coming to Xbox Series X and S. You may have mentioned it once or twice. Man. Like I'm playing through Endwalker with Coco, and like a friend also finished Endwalker like the other day, and I'm just like watching and I just cry every time. I'm like, god damn. The emotions. You guys wouldn't understand. Which is why I need to make you understand. By showing you guys the entire story. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day right here, right now. Cause I actually wanna play some more Honkai on my own. I haven't had a lot of time to just play on my own since I'm streaming too much, so I'm sorry we can't break the model with the toggles. I'm stronger than that. But yeah, I wanna play a little bit because I wanna continue doing there's an event going and there's not much time left, so just wanna play alone for a little while before I go to sleep. Who's playing Honkai? Honkai raid? I don't know if we'll raid someone. Might be ended up getting caught back in the house decoration loop. Real. But yeah, I don't know if I'll raid. Let me quickly check. Maybe I raid. Maybe I don't. Oh, hey, Mina is playing Honkai Star Raid. Maple's Oshi on her birthday? What? I don't see her. Unless you're talking of someone else. Unless we're thinking of different people. Oh no, there she is. Yeah, I love the little Haruka chibi that she uses for Discord. But you know, I am too intimidated. Birthday party stream, yeah, so it seems. The Haruka meme is fantastic, I love it. We've been begging her to make that a Discord sticker. She should. She should. You guys need to you guys need to beg harder. Make it happen. But yeah, like sometimes I'm up. I'm down with like rating bigger streamers. Sometimes I'm just like nah. And today is a nah day, so I'm just gonna go. You guys scatter to the wind. Follow your heart. Go watch whoever I want. I won't force you onto anyone today. So feel free to scatter on your own wherever you wanna go. Follow your heart. So you scatter, yeah. Scatter! Everyone. Yeah, Bug is also streaming. Very. I think I'm sparing other my typos today. I'm going to play Honkai. Let's go! Me too. So yeah, with all that said, guys, I'll see you tomorrow on Discord, hopefully, to finish Sympho Gear. After tomorrow's watch along, I'll probably put up another vote on like Discord, YouTube, Twitter, or everywhere to see if we change the watch along schedule. But for now, I'm gonna go eep. Well, no, I'm gonna play a little bit and then I'm gonna go eep. And yeah, thank you also guys for coming. Hope you guys had fun. Thank you for coming. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. Stay warm or stay cool. Stay fresh depending on where you are. And have a good night or rest of your day. Bye bye bye.